Hello everyone, this is VJose32 and I'm here with a review. This is the Federal 52 Part 2, your reserve notes, white reserve notes, black reserve notes, and silver certificates. You got bicycle branded decks and unbranded decks. As you can see, they're pretty similar. These ones say silver certificate on the front, and there's basically a coin on there containing with the money theme, and it says Novum Velexum on top and bottom, and all sorts of nice beautiful details and silver embossing. And the bicycle branded one, more or less the same, except that it has bicycle on top in that nice silver foil. These two are the white reserve notes, and it says Novus Vexillum again, same thing, and it's got these all-seen eyes on there in red foil. And then this one is more or less the same, except you only see half of it, and there is an eagle on there and the all-seen eyes, and it says bicycle that is embossed, but it's not in foil. And then this is a black reserve note. This one is really hard to see the details. There is some embossing on there, more or less the same as this one, except it's just in black, so it's really hard to see. You do see an all-seeing eye in red though. And this one more or less the same as this one, except that this all-seeing eye is not in red, but you do get red foil on the bicycle. And we're going to put this one away. And another thing I want to show you is on the backs they actually have this cool seal that tells you what number the deck is. So this one is 999 out of 1550. This one is 938 out of 6000. Hard to see in the lights. And then this one is 3318 out of 4500. So you can see there's varying amounts from one to the other. These ones don't have the seal, although I think I have them somewhere. This one, which I did open, was not cheap, and it says 286 out of 1000 in black reserve notes. And they'll say what they are: branded black reserve note, silver certificate, white reserve note, and there is a Jackson signature on there as well. Let's look at the silver certificate first. And then on the side it says silver certificate, kind of hard to see. The other side, same thing. Top details, it's somebody's face. And the bottom, King Wild Project, Jackson Robinson, kingswildproject.com, some USPC information, because it is a bicycle branded one. The unbranded one, it just mostly has Kings Wild information, because it doesn't have bicycle trademarks on it. And in the back you see the back design, the seal, just like the other decks. This one is blue and it's got that Kings Wild logo. And this one is red, same thing. A flap, your standard stuff. Here it says 52. Here you got a seal, it says silver certificate. It says for non-net, obviously someone in Jackson Robinson's life. And at the bottom it says in God we trust. If you can see that, you probably can't. You can see some writing, but you can't see what it says, but that's what it says. Inside you do get your card that tells you exactly who is who, what is what on the court cards and jokers. And then your back design, beautiful, nice. I like it. You get a double backer, and again they're not white, they are more like a parchment paper color. Jokers, you got Liberty on there, and it says Libertas. It's very similar to the other decks. And you get all the details, the Kings Wild logo, the certificate number or serial number, whatever. This one is this one is Liberty soaring on an eagle. This one here is Franklin drawing electricity from the sky. He's using a kite, and the kite has a free of diamonds reveal. Pretty neat. The ace of spades looks like that. Lots of details. Almost a little bit too much detail. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what it is, but still pretty cool. Your other aces are just like the previous deck, basically. Best as I can tell. Code cards, I'm not going to go through who everyone is, but as you can see, they're beautifully detailed, drawn. I apologize, I'm going a little bit fast. If you want to see them a little bit better, pause. Number cards, you get that King's Wild logo in the center. There's your diamonds. Clubs. Spades. There's an 8 and your hearts. So they're all a little bit different. The cards, of course, handle just as good as you would expect. Oh. They shuffle great. They fan nice. They got pretty thin borders. I got no complaints, although this is probably one of those decks that you're not really going to pull out and perform with anyway. I wouldn't recommend it anyways. But it does feel good. It has a nice stocking finish. Probably a bicycle stocking and magic finish, but I could be wrong. I don't recall what it was exactly. The other deck, bicycle reserve note, says reserve note, and you got all seeing eyes on the side. And same with the other top. More all seeing eyes, more red foil. The bottom more the same, and in the back you see the back design with all seeing eyes on it again. The other one is probably underneath the seal. And this one you got all seeing eyes in foil, red foil on the flaps. And here you got more of the same details on the eagle, and it says reserve note for Rebecca. And yeah, you can actually see all seeing eye on the back of the flap too. I'm not sure if that's just happened or I guess that was actually put in there. And then this one on the inside, we've actually got a whole bunch of details in there. It's got we hold these truths to be evident, and it's something patriotic, something American. I just unfortunately I'm not quite familiar with what it is because I'm not American. And then you also get the back design basically in here. It's hard to see though. And then on the bottom, in God we trust. But basically that's like their Pledge of Allegiance or something like that. I'm not really sure. That's probably wrong. You do get this card again. And in this deck, don't kill me if I'm wrong about that thing in the box. Anyways, the code cards are different. You do get a double backer again. The Jokers, you get a different Lady Liberty, and you get this. They are crossing the Delaware, Washington. Crossing the Delaware, apparently. Pretty important. The Ace, slightly different than the other deck for the Ace of Spades. And the other one's basically the same. Code cards. More similar artwork. It's a really nice, well done deck. I can't say enough about that. And oh, is that a Joker? found a Joker. Ah, I lost it. I should change my channel into Butterfingers Cardist, because I'm always losing cards. So again, more of the same stuff. Different code cards. Also, different logos on the cards. Black ones have black, the red ones have red. And I like it. I like that better than what you have on the other ones. And there it is. I mixed in a double backer. We're gonna look at one more deck. That is the special one. Now it says there's only 1,000, which begs the question to me of who printed this, because USPC does not generally print less than 2,500. Now this is cool. The inside, red foil, and it says live free or die. Sounds like Die Hard. Live free or die. So they would say live free or die hard. And then you got an all-seeing eye, and that's it. Nothing else inside the box, but that's pretty neat. You get this again, tells you who is who, and I believe everything is more or less the same. I did have some damage. Ah, crap. I apologize. I'm throwing cards halfway across the room. They're good for throwing, apparently. I did have some damage on the box and the cards, and there's no substitutions, but it is what it is. So you get that. You get a double backer, and I'm slightly disappointed because, as you can see, it's pretty hard to see the details in the back of the cards. You see some red blobs and you see some gray, but it's kind of hard to tell the details. And you'll see that some of the cards are different in the Sage, which is pretty ridiculous. I'm pretty certain this is not USPC since there's only 1,000 printed, but I don't know, I could be wrong. But this is not USPC quality. Well, it is, but it's not great. This one you can actually see pretty good. This one, not so much. It's weird that it varies. The Jokers in this one a little bit different. Everything else is the same as the previous deck. So get rid of that. The Jokers in this one is them crossing the Delaware, and you put the two of them together and you make an image. I think that's pretty cool. And that is that. A couple more things to quickly show you. I don't know. I'm confused how there's only 1,000 and they are not, and they are USPC. You know, that's what confuses me. This deck, by the way, the bicycle branded one, from what I understand, has the same as this, white backs, white faces, not like this. Which is, again, a little bit weird. So you get that. I also got a few other things with these. Now I'll just quickly show you. There is a couple of poker chips that came with that. Pretty cool. These ones had the all-seeing eye on it. This one has King's Wild logo. And one more thing. It's this. It is a thank you card. Thanking people for their incredible support. With the King's Wild logo. On the other side, you get the same thing as the Jokers. Washington crossing the Delaware. Anyway, this is a pretty cool set. King's Wild is having a sale. You get 12 Federal 52 decks of brick mixed You get pretty much everything except for that one, but you get like one of each, two of a couple, and it works out to about $30 a deck, which is cheaper than elsewhere basically. That's at kingswildproject.com. Go check it out, and I'll see you next time.